Good day to everyone, guys. This is again Sir Josh Gabriel Casa. Welcome to Rodriguez Junior High School and welcome to our virtual classroom. So for today's topic, guys, ang pag-uusapan po natin is about the safety regulation. Meron po tayong mga part na pag-uusapan po dito. We have three part po sa ating pong topic ngayong umagang po ito, ngayong araw po nito. The first one is we're going to talk about the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. The second part, guys, pag-uusapan po natin about the waste management. And the third part, guys, pag-uusapan po natin is um, pag-uusapan naman natin, guys, third part is about the disaster preparedness and management. So yun po yung pag-uusapan natin for today, guys. So let me share to you my presentation. So yun, guys, the safety regulation. So the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999 is the constitutional law designed to make sure that all Filipinos have air that is safe to breathe. So it's our rights, guys. Ito po ay ating pong karapatan na tayo po ay magkaroon ng safe na hangin po na ating pong nalalanghap. Republic Act number 8749, otherwise known as the Philippine Clean Air Act or the Public Health Protection, is the primary goal. So yung protection po ng bawat isa, yung primary goal po nito na maging safe po tayo sa ating pong ginagalawan, safe po tayo sa ating pong kinalalagyan. So what are the guided principle po sa act po na ito? So letter A, protect and advance the right of the people to a balanced and healthful ecology in accord with the rhythm and the harmony of nature. Letter B, promote and protect the global environment while organizing the primary responsibility of local government units to deal with the environmental problems. It also recognizes that the responsibility of cleaning the habitat and the environment is primary area-based and recognize that a clean and healthy environment is for the good of all and should be therefore to be the concern of all. So yun po yung guided principles, guys, ng Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. So letter B, guys, the waste management. When we say waste management, guys, it is the collection, transport, processing, recycling, disposal of waste materials. Later on, guys, pag-uusapan po natin yan. I-elaborate po natin sa inyo, guys. It also helps manage hazardous chemical, radioactive, medical, and other waste safely and legally. So what are the types of waste? So when we say waste, guys, waste includes all items that people no longer have any use for. So ito daw, guys, ito daw po yung mga gamit na hindi na natin kailangan. So pag hindi mo na kailangan, itapon mo na. Thus, all our daily activities can give rise to a large variety of different waste arising from different sources. So yun po yung pinaka-definition po. Pagkalat, eventually tinatapon na natin yan or tinidispose na natin yan. Matatag siya as waste, yun po yun. So, marami siyang pinanggagalingan, pwedeng sa mga ginagamit natin, sa ginagawa natin, or sa kinakain natin. Here's the types of waste. Letter A po, solid waste. Ano po yung solid waste? Defined as waste that is dry in form and is discarded as unwanted. So kapag hindi mo na siya gusto, guys, it is considered as waste. So ano po ba yung mga example po ng solid waste? Solid waste can describe the solid waste from general housekeeping as residential waste, refuse household waste, or domestic. Example nito, guys, are as follows: plastic, styrofoam, containers, bottles, cans, papers, scrap iron, and other trashes. So kung mapapansin nyo, guys, lahat po na nabanggit ay solid at hindi po liquid. So solid po siya, like yung plastic, di ba? Solid yan, guys. Next type po is, ayan, ito po yung example natin, guys. Ang daming kalat. Second type po is yung liquid waste. Sorry, letter B na po yan. The liquid waste includes human waste, runoff. Ano po yung runoff? Ito po yung galing storm water or the flood water. So ito po yung mga natitirang tubig mula sa bagyo or sa baha. Solids, industrial wastewater, and other forms of wastewater from a different source. As example example din dito, guys, yung chemicals, yung oil, or yung water from ponds. Yan po yung example po ng liquid from the word itself, liquid waste. So, ito po yung picture. Yan. Pwedeng waste natin, pwede sa pabrika, Yung oil spill na yan guys to. And other liquid waste po. Yan guys. So, let us classify classification of waste according to their properties. Number one, guys, I know for sure na alam na po natin to, the biodegradable. Sorry, pati ng ilong ko. So, biodegradable waste are those that can be broken down or decomposed into their constituent elements by bacteria and other microorganisms. Ano po ito, guys? Ito daw po yung mga waste na kung saan ito po ay nabubulok. Okay? Again, guys, those are the things na nabubulok. Okay, by means of what? By means of bacteria and other microorganisms like fungi, enzymes, and its natural thing. Nabubulok po siya. So, this term can be applied into solid or the liquid waste. So, pag sinabi natin biodegradable, mga nabubulok, pwede siyang liquid, pwede siyang solid. Example guys, human and animal waste, yung mga kinain natin, yan, food waste, yan yung mga leftover food natin guys, maiwanan lang natin dyan, mabubulok yan. And other agricultural waste. Here's an example guys, yan, look at the picture sa ating pong slide. Next one guys, we have non-biodegradable. Any discarded item that cannot be broken down by living organism. So ano po ibig sabihin nito guys? Those are the things na hindi po nabubulok. Ito po yung mga kalat, ito po yung mga patapong bagay na hindi po nabubulok. Sorry. Excuse me po. Hindi po nabubulok. Accumulates in the environment because it cannot return to its origin. Example nito guys, yung plastic, yung bottle, old machines, containers, and others. So, ito po yung mga gamit guys na hindi kagad nabubulok or hindi siya nabubulok. So, matatawag natin siya non-biodegradable. Here's an example guys sa ating pong slide. Okay, so let us classification of waste according naman to their effect on human health and environment. So number one dyan guys, yung hazardous waste are unsafe substance used commercially, industrially, agriculturally, or economically. Example nito guys, yung paint, motor oil, pesticides, drain opener, prescription drugs, air fresheners, and batteries. So ano po ibig sabihin ng hazardous waste? Ito daw po yung mga kalat na hindi po safe sa ating pong kalusugan. Okay? It can harm our health. Alright? So ano po example dyan? Yung paint, kala natin mabango siya pero it can harm our health. Yung respiratory system natin, yung motor oil na every time na nakasakay ka sa tricycle at naaamoy mo na kapag magpapagasolina yung minsan ang bango pero hindi siya good sa ating pong kalusugan. Okay? Yun ay obviously we're talking about the waste. Okay? So yung pesticide, hindi po. Drain opener and etc. po. So it can really harm our health because of that substance po. Alright? So yun po yung hazardous waste. Here's the example guys. Yan, look at the picture. Ayan. Next one guys is non-hazardous are safe substance used commercially, industrial, agriculturally, or economically. Example just yung paper, cardboard linings, wrappings, paper packaging, materials, or absorbents. So ito po yung kabaliktaran ng kanina po yung number one. Ito naman po yung non-hazardous. Wala pong, hindi po siya harmful sa ating pong health. Kaya siya non-hazardous waste. Yan. Tignan nyo po yung example guys. Here's example sa picture po. Next one guys, so dito naman po sa pag-uusapan natin yung sa process flow of waste management. So, bawat araw guys sa mundo natin ay nagpo-produce tayo ng napakadaming basura. Okay, alam naman po natin yan. So, pwede siya sa kinakain natin, pwede siya guys sa mga ginagamit natin, okay? Or pwede siya sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin. So pwede siya makapag-produce ng kalat. At doon po papasok yung ating pong pag-aaralan dito po sa next part natin about the 4 R's. 4 po na R. Okay? So the process flow refers to the 4 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. Yan po yung 4R na pag-uusapan natin. To their desirability, the 4R, the R's which classify waste management strategies according to remain to be hierarchy in order of importance. However, sa waste hierarchy, meron po siyang 5R, 5 steps: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, at yung tinatawag po nating disposal. Yan po. Pero dito po sa pag-uusapan natin, the 4R are as follows: reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. So let's begin with reduce. Reduce means to buy less and use less. Again, ano po yung reduce? To buy less and use less. Ano po ibig sabihin ng reduce? Binabawasan ang paggamit or nililesen ito. Nililesen yung paggamit or minomonitor natin yung mga bagay na dapat ay binabawasan natin sa paggamit, guys. So ano-ano ba yung mga bagay na pwede nating bawasan ang paggamit? So nangunguna po dyan yung tinatawag, yung alam po natin, plastic. Bakit po? Isa ito sa pinakamadaming basura sa ating pong paligid. Ano po yun? Plastic. Okay? Kahit lumingon kayo sa paligid, di ba? Marami pong plastic talaga na matatawag nating basura. Yan po yung pinakamarami. At kailangan natin itong bawasan. Alright, guys? So ano po yung mga example ng plastic? Plastic cup, plastic bag, yung mga plastic na Tupperware. Alright? Yun lang yun yung plastic. Alright? So, by means of that, guys, kapag binawasan po natin yung paggamit ng plastic, matutulungan natin yung environment natin mula sa pagkasira nito. Alam naman natin, di ba, yung environment natin talagang unti-unti na siyang nasisira, guys. Unti-unti na siyang nabubulok dahil sa napakadaming basura. At isa po dyan yung plastic. So usually, yung mga gamit na ito po yung ang gagawin natin, guys, is for example, dun sa plastic cup. Imbes na gumamit tayo ng plastic cup, guys, ba't hindi na lang tayo gumamit ng ng mga baso? For example, di ba, syempre plastic cup, iinuman mo yun. So, pwede naman tayo gumamit ng baso, di ba, na babasagin, para at least, yun na lang po yung magagamit natin at pwede nating hugasan. Alay kapag plastic cup kasi, kapag after natin siya magamit, itatapon na natin siya. So baka pwede natin siyang i-reduce, bawasan ang paggamit ng plastic. Plastic bag. Aside from using plastic bag, kapag namimili tayo, pwede naman tayong gumamit ng reusable bag or yung recyclable bag. Alright? Or yung sa Tupperware, guys. So usually, yung mga gamit na ito po yung mga hindi nabubulok or yung mga non-biodegradable. Yan, guys. So that's reduced. Bawasan. Pagbawas ng paggamit. Lalo na kung meron naman tayong alternative things, so pwede naman natin magamit. Okay? So that's reduced. Next one, guys, meron po tayo tinatawag na reuse. Reuse means elements of the discarded items are being used again. Ano po yun? Re means again. Used means gamitin. So when we say reuse, ibig sabihin muling gamitin ang isang bagay or muling paggamit ng isang bagay. Okay? Nakakabawas tayo sa basura kung ginagamit ulit natin yung bagay at hindi agad tinatapon. Okay? So for example, yung bote na pinaggamitan, for example, nagkaroon kayo ng konting salo-salo ng Christmas, naubos yung red wine nyo. Yung bote na yon, pwede natin siya ulit magamit. Pwede natin siya ulit ma-reuse. Lalagyan natin ng pagkahugasan, lalagyan natin ulit ng suka na may sili. Okay? Pwede natin siya ulit malagyan ng iba pang gamit. Lalagyan mo ng bagoong and etc. So, iyon po yung example ng reusing. Tama po? Reusing. Ano pa? Plastic container. For example, yung plastic container mo na may lamang biskwit. Pagkatapos po ba nating maubos or pag naubos na po ba natin yung biskwit at itatapon na natin yung plastic container, pwede pa natin siyang malagyan ng ibang gamit. Alright? So, ito po yung example ng reusing or reused. Next one, guys, is the recycle. Recycle discards are separated into materials that may be incorporated into new product. Ano po yun? Basura ay converted, ay pwede siyang ma-convert sa panibagong bagay na mapapakinabangang muli. Again guys, ito daw po yung mga basura na pwede natin siyang ma-convert sa panibagong bagay na pwede nating pakinabangang uli. Pakinabangang muli. Okay, dahil dun guys, mababawasan po ulit natin ang basura. For example guys, sa mga lumang pantalon natin, di ba yung lumang pantalon natin guys, for example, sumikip sa'yo, pwede natin siyang gamitin at pwede natin siyang gawing bag. Okay? So, example yun. Ano pa? Yung mga luma mong damit na hindi na rin magkasya, pwede mo siyang gawing wallet. Or yung binanggit natin kaninang uh, yung mga lumang bottle mo, yung mga lumang bote nyo dyan, pwede nyo siyang magamit into something new, into new product. Nare-recycle natin because of recycling process. Nababawasan natin ang basura at makakatulong tayo dito sa mundong malapit ng masira dahil sa dami ng basura. Alright? And last but not the least guys, recover. Capturing useful materials for waste to energy program. Ano po ito? Regenerating energy from a certain materials like plastic. Nare-regenerate natin siya guys. Ano pa guys? Biodegradable that can be used as compost ingredients po. Pwede natin siyang, yung waste natin, yung waste ng ating pong mga, for example, may manukan kayo, yung waste natin dyan, pwede natin siyang maging pataba sa ating mga halaman or yung mga pinagbalatan natin ng fruits and vegetables, pwede natin siyang ibaon at pwede siyang maging pataba. Alright? So, yun po yung tinatawag nating recover. So, because of that, guys, mamiminimize natin yung pagkasira. Marireduce natin yung pagkasira ng ating pong environment. Makakatulong po tayo. Bilang mga estudyante, guys, makakatulong tayo para ma-save natin yung ating pong kalikasan. Alright, guys? Last part po, ito po. Ito rin po yung guys, yung reduce, reuse, recycle, recover. Yung landfill guys, safety disposal of waste to landfill. Ito na po yung least favored option po natin. Guys. Next one po yung disaster preparedness and management. Aims to reduce or avoid the potential losses from hazard, assure prompt and appropriate assistance to victims of disasters, and achieve rapid and effective recovery. So ano-ano po ba ito? So number one guys, we have the word mitigation. Minimizing the effects of disaster. Example dyan guys yung mami-minimize natin yung effect ng disaster or malilesen guys yung pwedeng maapektuhan ng disaster guys by building codes or zoning, vulnerability analysis. Alright guys, so magkakaroon ng assessment and analysis guys with a specific area and or the public education. Or ito po yung parang binabalaan na po yung public or ini-educate natin yung public na paano natin mere-reduce yung ganitong klaseng disaster. Pangalawa guys, is yung tinatawag nating preparedness. So again guys, yung balikan natin sa mitigation, it's more on informing. It's more on educating. Okay? The people to reduce or to minimize the effects of disaster. Okay? So maapektuhan man tayo pero hindi ganun kalala yung pwede mangyari sa atin. That's mitigation. Next one is preparedness. Planning how to respond. Okay? It's more on preparedness. Example, preparedness plans, emergency exercises, or training warning system. So, so hindi na natin pahabain. Siguro guys, yung for example, yung kapag nagkakaroon po tayo ng earthquake drill. Yan. So, it's training po. Emergency training po yun. Or emergency exercises po natin yan. Or preparedness plan. So, pag may nagkaroon ng ganitong klaseng disaster, saan kayo pupunta? Okay? That's preparedness. Next one is response, guys. Effort to minimize the hazard created by a disaster. Ano po ito? by means of search and rescue operation or emergency relief. That's responses. Nagre-response na po dun sa nangyaring uh, disaster. Last but not the least guys is yung recovery. Returning the community to normal. Ano po yun? Example is temporary housing, grants, and medical care. So, after the disaster guys is meron pong mga nag-grant ng yung government po natin nagbibigay po ng temporary housing or nag-grants po ito ng mga relief operations, relief goods, and also the medical care. Yan po yan. So ito po yung disaster management cycle natin. So guys, kailangan natin maging handa because gugulatin na lang tayo nito. Dapat maging handa tayo. So mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. So yun lamang guys yung ating pong pag-uusapan ngayong araw po na ito. So the pag-aaralan the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999, the waste management, okay, nalaman po natin biodegradable, non-biodegradable, hazardous and non-hazardous guys. Sa pag-aaralan din po natin yung reduce, reuse, recycle, recovery. At ito pong disaster management cycle about the mitigation, preparedness, response, and recovery. So balik po tayo sa teacher natin guys dahil meron po siyang ipapaliwanag sa atin. Another PETA po. Okay? And your quiz po for about this lesson guys. So thank you so much for listening to our topic. Hopefully guys may natutunan po tayo and especially dun guys sa waste management. Tulungan po natin yung kalikasan natin para makabangon muli. Ito po yung mangyayari kung tayo po ay kikilos at makikipag-cooperate guys. Thank you so much for everything guys. Thank you for your time. I just want to give credit po kay Miss Veronica Paharilla for sa pagpapahiram po ng kanya pong PowerPoint presentation. God bless you all guys and babalik po tayo kay Sergio sa ating pong Google Meet. God bless you all and keep safe everyone.